Hello everyone. Today I'll be taking you to Numbers Part 5. Okay, so I hope you have watched my 4 videos, which is Numbers Part 1 by Zabron, Numbers Part 2 by Zabron, Numbers Part 3 by Zabron, Numbers Part 4 by Zabron. Then this will be Numbers Part 5. Okay, so this is a continuation from where we ended, and we ended over here in Numbers Part 4. So let us proceed with Numbers Part 5. We have this question which says, write the missing number in the box on this number line. So what we have to do first is to check each line here goes with the interval of how much. So to do that, we have to take this number here minus this number. Do 2 minus negative 20 over. Now from here all the way until negative 20, we have to count how many units are here, so that we can tell each small unit will represent how much. So from here, because we are starting from this number, in counting, that will be counted as what? As 0. So then this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That means from here, from 2 to negative 20, we have 11 units. Okay, now so you do 2 minus negative 20 divided by 11. Now what is 2 minus negative 20? You do negative times negative, this makes positive, so this will be 2, this will be 20 by 11, this will be 22 divided by 11, and 22 divided by 11, this equals to 2. What does this mean? What does this mean? It means that from here, from 2 to this number here, you have to do 2 minus 2, this 2 here. So what is 2 minus 2? That's a 0. So from here to here, this is already a 0. Now to get the number over here, you do 0 minus this number here. This will be, cancel that, this will be negative 2. So over here, you write negative 2. This is 0, this is negative 2. This is 0, this is negative 2. Now to get the next number over here, you do negative 2 minus 2. And the answer will be negative 4. This is negative 4. So I hope you know the process now. This is 2. Let me clear over here. This is 2. Minus 2 is 0. 0 minus 2 is negative 2. Negative 2 minus 2 is negative 4. Now negative 4 minus 2, you keep on subtracting 2. This will be negative 6. Negative 6 minus 2 will be negative 8. Negative 8 minus 2 will be negative 10. This will be negative 12. This will be negative 14. This will be negative 16. This will be negative 18. This will be negative 20. So the missing number here is negative 8. Right, let's go to the next question. The next question is talking about a number pyramid. That here is a number pyramid with the bottom numbers 10, 15, bottom numbers 10, 5. Then we have the top number is 15. Now, what is the explanation behind this number pyramid? The explanation is that the numbers in the bottom two boxes add together to make the number in the top. Now complete these pyramids by filling the missing boxes. Okay, so you take these two bottom numbers, add them, the answer you get, put it over here. How did I know? The instruction is clear. The numbers in the bottom two boxes add together to make the number in the top box. So what I do, I take 0.21, I add it to 0.4. So here I can just put 0 and add that. This is 1, this is 6, this is 0. So here you would be writing 0.61. Same instruction, this number plus unknown equals this number. In other words, this top number minus the bottom number equals that. Let me do it. The instruction says when you take the two bottom numbers, add them, you get this. In other words, the top number minus the bottom number, you will come to get the answer for this box. Okay, so you do 5.15, which is the top number, minus 4.30. What do you get? This will be 5. This will be 4. This becomes 11 minus 3. That equals 11 minus 3. That equals 8. This is a decimal point. Put it over here. 4 minus 4 is 0. So the answer which you fill here in this bottom box is 0.85. Let us see if our answer is correct. The bottom numbers, add them to get the top number. Okay, so the bottom numbers are 4.3, add it to 0.85. Now here put 0. 0 plus 5 is 5. 3 plus 8 is 11. Carry 1. 1 plus 4 plus 0 is 5. See that? So that shows that our answer is correct. Okay. We move on over here. Write brackets in the calculation to make it correct. Okay, this is the calculation. This is the calculation which says 9 plus 12 divided by 3 minus 1. The answer must be equal to 15. Okay, now when you get this question or something similar to this question, what you have to look at are these operations here. How many operations are here? There are 3 operations. One is addition, another one is division, another one is subtraction. So what does it mean? You are going to have 3 possibilities plus other 2 extra possibilities. So I'm going to show you each and every single possibility of where to put brackets, because the question is write brackets in this calculation to make it correct. So first possibility, second possibility, third possibility. Then I will show you the fourth possibility, and then the fifth possibility. I will show you. The first possibility is when you keep the addition sign in brackets. That is the first possibility. That is 9 plus 12. Put the addition sign in brackets. Leave the division sign without brackets. And see if you compute that, you'll be able to get 15. Second possibility. Second possibility is when you put division sign, in brackets. That means 9 plus 12 divided by 3 minus 1. See that if you'll be getting equal to 15. Third possibility. Third possibility is when you put subtraction sign into brackets. This will mean 9 plus 12 divided by 3 minus 1 in brackets. See that if you are getting the answer equal to 15. Fourth possibility. Fourth possibility is when you keep two signs in brackets. One addition, another one division. Keep all these in brackets. So the fourth possibility will be 9 plus 12 divided by 3. Compute this and see when you minus 1, the answer will be equal to 15. The fifth possibility is when you put this division sign and subtraction sign, keep them in brackets like that. So this will be 9 plus 12 divided by 3 minus 1. See that you are getting something equal to 15. Now let us start with first possibility and see if it will give us something equal to 15. Now this is when we use the concept of Bodmer's. What does Bodmer's say? Bodmer's says start with the brackets. Make sure that the brackets are kept off, or brackets are first opened. Okay? So we have this operation here, which is inside the brackets. So that is, according to Bodmer's, that is where we start. So we do 9 plus 12. Okay, so you can take your calculator to help you do that. We have brackets 9 plus 12 inside the bracket. Then divide by 3 minus 1. What is the answer? We are getting 6, but we are supposed to get 15. So the first possibility is giving us a wrong answer. Suppose we want to use the concept of Bodmer's without using a calculator. How do we do that? First, we start with brackets. 9 plus 12. Okay? 9 plus 12 is 21. 21 divided by 3 minus 1. Do I get 15? Let us see. After brackets comes division. Okay, so 21 divided by 3 is 7. Then after division, you do minus 1. Now 7 minus 1, this is equal to 6. But the answer is supposed to be equal to 15. So since 6 is not equal to 15, that means the first possibility is not correct. Then let us go to the second possibility. Without using a calculator, start with brackets. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So we are going to have 9 plus 12 divided by 3 is 4, then minus 1. Let us see if the answer will be equal to 15. 9 plus 4 is 13, then minus 1, do we get 15? 13 minus 1 is 12. Now 12 is not equal to 15. So this second possibility is incorrect. Then let us go to the third possibility. Without using a calculator, check third possibility. Start with brackets and see if when you compute, you will get equal to 15. So starting with the bracket, we have 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. So we are going to have 9 plus 12 divided by 3 minus 1 is 2. So 12 divided by 2. What do you get? Let us see if we are going to get 15. After brackets, we go for division. 12 divided by 2 is 6 plus 9. So we have 9 plus 12 divided by 2 is 6. Now see that 9 plus 6 is equal to 15. And this is the answer we are searching. So we don't have to continue with the other possibilities because third possibility of keeping brackets over here is giving us the answer equal to 15. So this third possibility is giving us a correct answer. Now suppose you want to check even these these other two possibilities, if they will give you the answer equal to 15. It won't be possible because the third possibility has given us the answer equal to 15. So the fourth possibility and the fifth possibility will give us something else. Let us see. Okay. Remember board mass. Work out the brackets. So this will be inside the brackets. We have two signs. One is addition, another one is division. So we start with division according to board mass. So this is inside the brackets. We start with division. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. 4 plus 9 is 13. So 13 minus 1, will you get 15? 13 minus 1 is 12. Now 12 is not equal to 15. So fourth possibility is giving us the wrong answer. Come to the last and fifth possibility. You do board mass. That means inside the brackets. Now inside the brackets we have two signs. One is division, another one is subtraction. So we have to start with division before subtraction according to board mass. So 12 divided by 3 is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. So we are going to have 9 plus the answer we got inside the brackets is 12 divided by 3 is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. Now 9 plus 3 is 12. 12 is not equal to 15. So the only possibility which gave us the answer is the third possibility. So let us erase everything. Let us delete everything and keep the brackets as wanted. Okay. So this third possibility gave us the correct answer by putting the brackets between 3 and -1. That is where the brackets should be. Let us check if it will be correct. According to board mass, you start with brackets. So this will be 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. So this will be 9 plus 12 divided by 3 minus 1 is 2. Then after brackets, you do division before addition. So this will be 12 divided by 2, 6. So 12 divided by 2 is 6. Then you do 9 plus the answer you got over here, which is 6. Now what is 9 plus 6? 9 plus 6 is 15. And this is the correct answer. So the brackets will be written over here. Right? So the question was write the brackets in this calculation to make it correct. This is done. Now we have another question which says Eunice works out the answer to 20 minus 2 times 3 plus 5. Here is working. Eunice did 20 minus 2 times 3 plus 5, then 20 minus 6 plus 5, 20 minus 11. The answer is 9. Now the question is Eunice correct? Is Eunice's work correct? If yes, you tick here. If no, you also tick here. So let us do it. Let us do it. Remember what I said? I said that if you have more than 2 operations, you have subtraction, you have multiplication, you have addition, then you remember BODMAS rule. Now according to BODMAS, you have to start with brackets, but in here we do not have brackets. We don't have brackets. So if we don't have brackets, then we go for brackets to be opened. There is no bracket to be opened, then we go for division. Also, there is no division, so you go for multiplication. Now multiplication is negative 2 times positive 2. Sorry, negative 2 times positive 3. So you must be very careful there. So negative times positive, this will be negative. So we have 20 here, and negative times positive is negative. 2 times 3 is 6. Then you add 5. So until here, Eunice is correct. Then after multiplication comes addition. Now the question is, how do we add? You take negative 6. Don't take 6 plus 5. No. You take negative 6. Negative 6 plus 5. Remember what we said? If you have a negative number followed by a positive number, what you do, you switch them around. So this will be 5 minus 6. What is 5 minus 6? The answer is negative 1. So negative 6 plus 5, the answer is negative 1. We have 20 over here, so you keep it here. So it will be 20 minus 1, the answer is 19. So Eunice is incorrect. So is Eunice's work correct? The answer is no. Explain your answer. The explanation is Eunice made a mistake when adding negative 6 to positive 5. I mean, in this area here, Eunice was supposed to take negative 6 plus 5 and not 6 plus 5. Eunice made a mistake when adding negative 6 to positive 5. Eunice did 6 plus 5 instead of negative 6 plus 5. So this is the mistake which Eunice made. This is the mistake. And this is a correct one. Okay. Let's go to next question. The next question is over here. Okay, this question says, look at the list of numbers. Okay, look at the list of numbers. Okay, we have a list of numbers here. We have 1, 4, 22, 54, 3, 400, 7, 9. From the list, write down the numbers that are prime numbers. Do you remember what does a prime number mean? We said a prime number is any number except 1. A prime number is any number except 1. That means 1 is not a prime number except 1. Now such a number should be divisible by. A prime number is any number except 1, which is divisible, should be divisible by 1, but 1 is not a prime number, and itself. See that? Prime number is any number except 1, which is divisible by 1, and itself. Okay. Now let us see from this list here which number is prime. Okay, 1 is not prime, 4 is not prime because it is divisible by 2, it is also divisible by 4, it is also divisible by 1. 22 is not, 54 is not, 3 is a prime number, 400 is not, 7 is a prime number, 9 is not a prime number because it is divisible by 1, it is divisible by 3, and it is also divisible by itself. So it has more than 2 factors. So that is done. Multiples of 4. Multiples of 4. We start with 4. Then to get the next number, you add 4 over here. You get 8. From 8, you add 4. You get 12. From 12, you add 4. You get 16. Now multiples goes to no end. They don't end up. Multiples do not end. Now what are multiples of 4? You can see that multiples of 4 are those numbers from the list, above, but those numbers should be divisible by 4, which are divisible by 4. Okay, now let us check which numbers from the list are divisible by 4. Okay, 1 divided by 4 gives you a remainder. 4 divided by 4 equals 1, so 4 is one of them. Multiples. 22, so 1 is not, because 1 divided by 4 is a decimal. I can even show it to you that 1 divided by 4 is a decimal. But when you do 4 divided by 4, that equals to 1. 22 divided by 4 is a decimal. 54 divided by 4. You can check that using a calculator. 54 divided by 4. See, you're getting a decimal, so 54 is not. 3 divided by 4. 3 divided by 4 is also a decimal. See that? It's also a decimal. How about 400? Yes, 400 is a multiple of 4. How? Because 400 divided by 4, you don't get a decimal, you get a whole number, and that is 100. 7 is not a multiple of 4, 9 is not a multiple of 4. So we have 2 multiples of 4 from the list. Okay. Factors of 27. Okay, factors of 27, we said 1 is a factor of any number, so 27 divided by 1 is 27. Then 2 is not a factor of 27, so go to 3. Yes, 27 divided by 3 is 9. Go to 4, no. Go to 5, no. 6, no. 7, no. 8, no. 9, yes. So factors of 27 are 1 is a factor of 27. Now, do we have 1 in the list? Yes, we have 1 in the list. So put them here. Factors of 27 are 1, and we have factors of 9. We got 3. Do we have 3 in the list? Yes, and then we had 9. So 3 is there. 3 is there in the list, and also 9 is there in the list. See, right, 9. So far, so good. We have this question here: write a number in each box to make the statement true. Write a number. So here, think of any number. Think of any number. So the question is, write a number in each box to make the statement true. Okay. When x is, say, 2, then what is x plus 4? Okay, x equals to 2. So where there is x, I write 2. So this is x plus 4, but my x is 2. Now when I add 4, I'm getting 2 plus 4 is 6. So here I write 6. Okay, write a number. So a number can be positive, can be negative, it doesn't matter. Okay, so when y is, say, negative 2, for example, when y is negative 2, then what is 3y? Now 3y means 3 times the value of y. Now 3y means 3 times y, but what is my y? My y is here, negative 2. So what is positive times negative? This will be negative 6. So 3y will be negative 6. See that? Okay. Let's go to this question over here. A box can hold a maximum of 35 apples. A box means one box can hold 35 apples. See that? Now, what is the smallest number of boxes you need to hold 255 apples? You have 255 apples. Equals to how many boxes? So put a letter, because you don't know the number of boxes that will hold 255 apples. So what we do from here, we simply cross multiply. So cross multiply like so. This will be 35 times x. So 35 times x will be equal to this number, 255 times 1. So 255 times 1. So 35 times x is 35x equals to 25, because 255 times 1 remains the same number. So to find the value of x over here, you divide by 35, you divide by 35. You take your calculator, you do 255, divide by 35. You see that? We are getting 7.28714286. Now the number of boxes can never be a decimal. The number of boxes can never be a decimal, can never be negative number, can never be a fraction. So over here we got 7.285 to 7.2857. Am I correct? Let me check. 2857. Okay, 2857 boxes. Now this cannot be. So you do 7 boxes, take a whole number, 7 boxes, plus one more box, because the number of boxes cannot be a decimal. So here, the total will be equal to 7 boxes plus one more box. You will get 8 boxes. 8 boxes will be able to hold 255 apples. Okay. Another question is the largest number of people 5 buses can carry is 265. All buses carry the same number of people. Work out the largest number of people 3 buses can carry. Okay, so the largest number of people 5 buses can carry is 265. All buses carry the same number of people. Work out the largest number of people 3 buses can carry. Okay, so 5 buses can carry 265 people. See that? Let us calculate one bus will carry how many people? Because 5 buses can carry 265. How about one bus? So to do that, just put unknown people. Put it y, and then you do cross multiplication. You do cross multiply. So this will be 5 times y is 5y equals 1 times 265 is 265. See that? So divide by 5, divide by 5. Take use of a calculator to do that. 265 divided by 5. You see that? I'm getting 53. You know what it means? It means one bus will carry 53 people. So here you do one bus can carry 53 people. Now what is the question? Work out the largest number of people 3 buses can carry. 3 buses. Because we already know one bus can take 53 people. How about 3 buses? We'll take, say, W people, because something you don't know, put a letter, any letter. So cross multiply from here. What do we get if we cross multiply? Let us see. 1 times W equals 3 times 53. This will be W equals 3 times 53. So 3 times 53, what do you get? It's 159. It's 159. So it means what? It means 3 buses. So it means 3 buses will carry, or 3 buses can carry 159 people. Okay, so far so good. Then let us go to the next question. The next question says, write 10 million as a power of 10. Okay, let us erase this. Okay, write 10 million. Write 10 million as a power of 10. 10 million is this number over here, the numeral. This is the numeral for 10 million. Now to write 10 million as a power of 10, that means you take your 10 million and put it on a factor tree. If you remember my first video. Now 10 million, we want to make it as a power of 10. So that means, see how many tens are there in 10 million. How many tens are here in 10 million? We have, count how many zeros are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means in 10 million, there are 7 tens. There are 7 tens. So to write 10 million, as a power of 10, this will be equal to 10 to the power of 7. And the same applies over here. When you do a factor tree of 10 million, find how many tens are there. You will get there are 7 tens. So 10 million is a power of 10. That will be 10 to the power of 7. That will be 10 to the power of 7. Right? I think that helps. There's another question over here. Complete these calculations. Which number times itself gives you 64? Okay. Complete these calculations. Which number over here, when multiplied by itself two times, will give you 64? Okay, now one can fill here 8. Why? If you remember the square numbers I told you, 8 to the power of 2 will be equal to 8 times 8. And this will be 64, which is this answer here. Okay? How about negative 8? Put in brackets like that. So if you do negative 8 in brackets, that will be negative 8 squared. This will be negative 8 times negative 8. And this will be negative 10. Negative is positive. 8 times 8 is 64. So here, the first clear possibility is 8 to the power of 2. Another possibility could be negative 8 in brackets, then square here equals to 64. Right? Good. Okay, let us see the next question. Complete these calculations. 640 times which number equals 64? 640 times 1 over 10, because this has to cancel. See that? The answer will be equal to 64. So these are mental calculations. Okay? So here you multiply by 1 over 10. Or you multiply by 0.1. Right, now suppose you don't want to do it mentally, you want to do it using algebra. So you put a letter and then you proceed. 640 times x, that is 640x, equals 64. See that? Then I'm looking for how much x is. So I divide by 640. I divide by 640. See that? This will cancel. So x will be equal to, then this you can simplify by 64 1. By 64, this will be 10. So the answer for x will be 1 over 10. Now what is 1 over 10 is a decimal. This will be 0.1. See that? So same thing, eh? Right, so here you write 1 over 10 or 0.1. Okay. Next question is divide 81. Divide 81 by 6. 81 divided by 6. 80 divided by 6 just comes 1. 1 times 6 is 6. Subtract over here. This should be 2. Drop this number over here. 21 divided by 6. It comes 3. 3 times 6 is 18. Subtract. What is the remainder? The remainder will be equal to 3. So the answer will be, let me check. They don't need a mixed number. So you can proceed putting a decimal point here. Put 0. 30 divided by 6 is 5. 5 times 6 is 30. When you subtract, the remainder is 0. Or you can take use of a calculator and do 81 divided by 6. See that? 13.5. So here you write in conclusion that 81 divided by 6, the answer is 13.5. Got that? Now, suppose you want to put this as a mixed number. The answer is a mixed number. So the answer will be 13, which is a whole number. 13. Remember the remainder was 3? The remainder was equal to 3 here. So 13, 3 over 6. 13, 3 over 6. But still, this can simplify by 3, 1. By 3 is 2. So the answer is 13 and a half. See that? Is a mixed number. Right? How much time has gone? Almost 47 minutes. Let us push it to 1 hour. Okay. Now you can pause the video and try this question, because I already explained to you how to do this question. Okay. Let me try to explain you again. How many possibilities are we going to have? Let us count the number of signs. We have subtraction, multiplication, subtraction again, then addition. And the question is, put one set of brackets in this calculation so that it is correct. Now, how do we put the brackets? Here we use the trial and error method. That means finding out the possibilities. Now the first, how many possibilities are here? We have subtraction, multiplication, subtraction, addition. How many how many operations are here? There are 1, 2, 3, 4. So we are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 possibilities. See that? Okay. The first possibility will be putting this subtraction sign in the brackets like this. How does it look like? It will be 10 minus 3, 10 times 4 minus 2 plus 1, and compute and see if you'll get 5. Okay, another possibility Another possibility will be putting multiplication sign in brackets, like so. So this will be 10 minus bracket 3 times 4 minus 2 plus 1, and see if we'll be getting 5. The next possibility will be when you keep this subtraction sign in brackets. So it will be 10 minus 3 times 4 minus 2 plus 1. But this time 4 minus 2 has been put in brackets. Okay, now see if you'll be able to get the answer equal to 5. Okay, fourth possibility will be when you keep two signs in brackets. Now the first two signs are subtraction and multiplication. So it will be 10 minus 3, 10 minus 3 times 4, 10 minus 3 times 4, this one, put it in brackets, then u minus 2 plus 1, see if you'll be able to get 5. Another possibility is putting which signs in brackets. Okay, let us do this and this. So it will be 10 minus 3 times 4, sorry, it will be 10 minus bracket 3 times 4 minus 2 plus 1. Is that equal to 5? You can check. Right, now the sixth possibility will be when you take these two signs over here. These two signs, negative and addition. So 10 minus 3 times 4 minus 2 plus 1. See if you get equal to 5. Okay, now let me pick which possibility will give us the answer equal to 5. Okay, let us do it. Remember what I said? Use Bodmer's rule. Brackets. Those which are in brackets, work them out. So we have in brackets 10 minus 3. 10 minus 3 is 7. 7 times 4 is 28. 28, we have negative 2 plus 1. Do we get equal to 5? The answer is no. And do brackets. 3 times 4 is 12. Or let us quickly use calculator. Put brackets over there. You have 10 minus 3, close brackets, times 4 minus 2 plus 1. See that? Check if you get 5. No. This is a wrong possibility. Go to next possibility. Will be 10 minus 3. No. 10 minus bracket 3 times 4, close bracket, then u minus 2 plus 1. See that? Then do you get equal to 5? No. I'm getting negative 3. So this is a wrong possibility. Now then, the third possibility will be 10 minus 3 times, then a bracket 4 minus 2, then plus 1. Do I get equal to 5? Let me see. Yes. Yes. So the third possibility is getting us the correct answer. So automatically the fourth possibility will give a wrong answer, fifth possibility wrong answer, sixth possibility. But you can use a calculator to confirm if those other remaining possibilities are wrong answers. Let us do the fourth one. This is 10 minus 3 times 4 minus 2 plus 1. See that? I'm getting negative 3. So negative 3, this is a wrong answer. This is a wrong answer. Next one is 10 minus bracket 3 times 4 minus 2 plus 1. Nope, I'm not getting equal to 5. I'm getting something else. Okay, the last one is 10 minus 3 times, open brackets, 4 minus 2 plus 1, close brackets, is equal to, I'm getting not equal to 5. I'm getting something else. Alright, we can end up here for today. Until next time, bye bye for today.